In just seconds, Mount Taishan cracked open, a thunderous explosion. A building collapsed. Smoke engulfed the sky. On June 3, 2025, the scenic area of Taishan in Shaanxi, China, witnessed the shocking collapse of a newly constructed structure. There was no earthquake, no storm. It simply crumbled in broad daylight. Drone footage and eyewitness videos captured everything. The dome shattered, the earth split. A deep hole exposed raw yellow soil. Wooden statues inside the Heavenly King's temple lay buried beneath the rubble. This wasn't some ancient relic. It was a new building finished just a few years ago, designed in Tang Dynasty style. Once a spiritual landmark in a national heritage zone. Now it's a symbol of failure and waste.
Public outrage exploded. On Chinese social media, Taishan Museum collapse skyrocketed to the top 2 search trends within hours. Nearby businesses shut down. Tourists were blocked from entry. Officials blamed a geological disaster, but witnesses told a different story. A loud explosion, yellow smoke rising from the mountain, and then the structure was gone. No injuries were reported because the site had already been closed. But what if this had happened during a holiday, with crowds inside? Who would be held accountable?
Just weeks earlier, on May 19, 2025, the roof of the Mingyongdu Drum Tower in Anhui Province collapsed. The structure was nearly 1,000 years old. It had just undergone repairs costing over 3.4 million yuan. Approved in March, destroyed in May. Roof tiles crashed like hailstones. Ancient wood beams splintered. Locals cried as centuries of history vanished in minutes. This was no isolated incident. It was a symptom of systemic rot. And it didn't stop in China. On March 28th, a powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck Myanmar and shook Bangkok. Among the skyscrapers of the Thai capital, only one collapsed, the 30-story office of the National Auditor General, a symbol of China-Thailand cooperation, built by a Chinese state-owned company. 18 dead, 32 injured, 78 missing. Public fury erupted in Thailand. If the collapse had occurred after the building officially opened, the death toll would have reached thousands. From Mount Taishan to Bangkok, from sacred temples to government buildings, from thousand-year heritage to international landmarks. What should have endured instead crumbled in an instant. The question now isn't why it collapsed, it's how many more are waiting to fall. When design flaws and construction shortcuts are exported across borders, is your city truly safe? One building falls, one life lost, one culture erased, and we only find out when it's already too late.
These are drone footage shots. Let's take a look back at the entire scene together. I was truly shocked watching that footage. A massive structure built just a few years ago collapsing in seconds. If there hadn't been video proof, I would have thought it was a scene from a disaster movie. You can't just blame nature for this. Sure, the geology might be unstable, but if the building was designed and constructed properly, how could it fall apart so fast? The real problem isn't the temple, it's greed and negligence. I visited Mount Taishan last year. It's a sacred, peaceful place with deep historical meaning. Seeing it reduced to rubble like that, it feels like a part of my own memory was destroyed. Every time I hear about something recently built collapsing like this, it gives me chills. How many more ticking time bombs are out there, hiding in plain sight, right in our cities?